Hi guys, I'm Mako. I'm an ex-UNV who went to UNESCO Vietnam for 5 months, and I want to share some of my experiences and some learnings I had from the UNV experience. So here we go. I'll give some background of why I chose to go there and what kind of things I did, what kind of roles I had, what kind of learnings I did that I had, and some future prospects. So first of all, I chose to go to Vietnam because I was always interested in education itself. Growing up in different countries, that was different education systems always was an interest to me, and Vietnam is a special case in which comparing their although their economic level is quite low, their education standard is extremely high. So I was wondering why, and sorry. And some of the roles that I had was as a in UNESCO was the education program assistant. So my supervisor, who is the education program specialist, had many kind of education sector tasks, and I was the assistant to him. For example, one of the main jobs that we had was the education policy analysis, which analysed the 5 years of Vietnam's education policy, and this was something that revised the 5 years of the policy, how it was implemented. So we gave some evaluation and monitoring and advice for the future, for Vietnam's future curriculum, as well as UNESCO also plays as like an education sector leader. So there are many international organizations or NGOs, MPOs in education, but so we need this kind of network group. So I was emailing out these kind of informations to other partners, and also preparing meeting notes and creating notes during the meeting. And yeah, so UNESCO isn't just about the culture sector, which is what it's known for, but also I found out the really big role that the education sector plays. And in terms of the UNV, so UNV was another face or another big role that I had, that I worked for, and UNV aims to promote volunteerism, especially to empower and to engage the youth. So attending many skill workshops really helped in organizing these youth workshops, and some examples would be delivering in a gender empowerment workshop to university students or youth organizations, so they become the leaders in their community to spread these skills. And some of the learnings I had, there were many learnings, but one of the big findings was how professional and technical these works are for the UN. Most UNVs are extremely professional, qualified people, and at first I did feel very inferior towards them, and because I really don't have any knowledge in these fields. But at the same time, I learned that you need to just keep trying, to keep reading, and to keep communicating with others, and to never give up. And so from there, I really like from like one of the biggest takeaways from this experience was the people. I learned so much from people, like from the people like around me, people from different backgrounds and different ambitions, and so in the future I want to learn more about education policy and education development. Especially from this experience, I started thinking more about quality education, and I feel education is something for which allows people to reach their full potential. So that was some of the works that UNESCO was doing, and I'm interested in working for them again in the future if possible. But before that, I want to continue further my studies and further my studies in this field. So thank you so much for listening, and if you do have any questions or comments, please let me know personally or through Facebook or email. ありがとうございます。